The wedding of one of the richest men in the world, Jeff Bezos, instantly became the most talked-about event around the globe. The luxurious celebration in Venice is being compared to last year's Ambani wedding. Millions of dollars, hundreds of celebrities, and even royal guests. But behind all that glamour were protests, arguments, and waves of criticism. What shocked people at this wedding, and why did it cause such a stir? Who is this woman who made the billionaire completely change? What did she look like before surgery? And here are some unbelievable facts about Bezos' new wife that you probably didn't know. Watch the full video to learn all the details of this controversial wedding. Let's begin. Jeff Bezos is the fourth richest man in the world, with a net worth of over $200 billion. And if you've ever ordered something online, chances are you did it through his platform, Amazon. Bezos isn't just a billionaire, he's a symbol of a new era. He changed the way we live, work, and spend money. But few remember what he was like at the beginning. A quiet, skinny guy with glasses, slightly hunched. He didn't shine at parties, didn't appear in magazines, and didn't show off his billions. By his side was a modest and intelligent woman, his first wife, Mackenzie Scott. She didn't just support him emotionally, she literally helped him launch Amazon. Together they built an empire from a garage. They raised 4 children. They lived far from the spotlight without glamour or noise. It seemed like a partnership built to last. Then everything fell apart. Suddenly, Bezos found himself at the center of a major scandal. The media published his private texts with a bold TV host, Lauren Sanchez. Explicit messages and personal photos were leaked to the press by her own brother for $200,000. At the time, both Bezos and Sanchez were still married. The scandal shocked the public. The biggest surprise was the contrast. He left his quiet, intelligent wife for a flashy TV host with a wild past and a look the media called a result of expensive plastic surgery. There are rumors that Lauren had multiple procedures: her chest, nose, jawline. Old photos of her still circulate online, and comparisons spark heated debates. Which version of Lauren do you prefer? Before or after? After the cheating scandal, Amazon's stock dropped sharply. Investors feared the reputation damage could lead to billion-dollar losses. But Bezos didn't seem to hesitate. After 25 years of marriage, he filed for divorce, gave his ex-wife $40 billion, and stepped into a new life. Bold, flashy, and public. Though many say it's fake. So who is Lauren Sanchez, the woman who turned the richest man's life upside down? A woman of Mexican heritage, Lauren dreamed of fame from a young age. She barely made it through school, struggled with dyslexia in college, and that's why she now supports others with reading challenges. Lauren was always driven, not just ambitious, unstoppable. In her early 20s, she made it onto TV, hosted popular shows, covered red carpet events, and broadcasted live. Her fame led to small roles as a reporter in movies and series like Fight Club, The Day After Tomorrow, We Bought a Zoo, and others. She's a licensed helicopter pilot, a mother of 3 kids from different partners, and the ex-wife of a Hollywood super agent. She's always lived in the spotlight and knew how to stay in the frame. People who know Lauren say she has a rare quality. She makes you feel like you're the only one in the room. She listens, looks into your eyes, and truly smiles. Maybe that's what drew Bezos to her, not the glamour or media, but her ability to be fully present. But her relationship with the billionaire made her a global name. Lauren didn't miss her chance. She used to report on celebrities. Now she became the headline. For years, she stayed in the spotlight, chatting casually with paparazzi. She didn't try to hide in her partner's shadow. On the contrary, Lauren stayed true to herself, bold, flashy, and confident. Jokes about her appearance popped up in magazines and online so often that it became a national pastime. Trump supporters attacked Sanchez for her revealing outfit at the presidential inauguration, calling her deep neckline inappropriate for the event. Even her spaceflight sparked backlash. Lauren joined the first all-female crew to go beyond the atmosphere. The flight lasted only 11 minutes. She wanted to show she wasn't just a billionaire's girlfriend, but a woman working on big projects. But her image and past scandals made the public see it as another PR stunt. She was mocked on social media, called a fake feminist, and accused of chasing attention at all costs. Meanwhile, Bezos seemed to start a whole new chapter. From shy tech mogul to tanned, muscular man with a perfect smile. No more business forums. Now it was photo shoots for glossy magazines. No more suits. Now cowboy hats, open shirts, and cocktails in hand. His body became athletic, his face looked younger. It seemed like he truly enjoyed his new lifestyle. And he was following Lauren not just for love, but also for the vibe. Then came the big moment. Bezos proposed to her on his luxury yacht, Koru, worth $500 million. Lauren showed off a massive diamond ring, and news of their engagement spread worldwide. While everyone held their breath watching the wedding preparations, the billionaire's fiancée celebrated her upcoming marriage in grand style. She threw a bachelorette party in the heart of Paris, with celebrity friends, a historic restaurant, and of course, champagne. This wasn't just saying goodbye to single life, it was a rehearsal for future luxury. But what went wrong at the most anticipated wedding of the decade? The celebration took place in Venice, one of the most beautiful and romantic cities in the world. Bezos rented out the best hotels, including the legendary Gritti Palace and the luxurious Ambani Venice, which belongs to Russian billionaire Vladislav Doronin. Guests were transported by dozens of water taxis. The local transport system was completely overloaded. The wedding lasted for several days, and every evening felt like the finale of a film festival. The attention around the wedding was massive. Oprah Winfrey, Ivanka Trump, Kim Kardashian, Orlando Bloom, Leonardo DiCaprio with his girlfriend, an Italian model. The guest list looked like the Oscars' red carpet. And of course, there were billionaire friends too. Bill Gates was seen arriving with his wife. The royal family of Jordan officially recognized the event as a royal wedding. Not only did Queen Rania come to Venice, but also her daughter Princess Iman with her husband, Crown Prince Hussein, and his wife, Princess Rajwa. For the pre-wedding dinner, Rania wore an elegant dusty pink dress by Fendi, and Rajwa appeared in a gold body-hugging gown, showing off her perfect figure, which she quickly got back after giving birth to her daughter. The presence of almost the entire Jordanian royal family didn't just add status to the event, it officially marked it as the wedding of the century. It wasn't just a celebration anymore, but an international-level event. But along with the glamour came the protests. They started long before the actual wedding. People were outraged that billionaires were using the city as a backdrop, ignoring locals and the environment. Local activists even threatened to block the canals with inflatable crocodiles. The wedding organizers tried to ease the tension. Bezos donated $2 million to preserve the Venetian lagoon and gave guests gift boxes worth tens of thousands of dollars. The boxes included local sweets and handmade souvenirs. On top of that, hundreds of locals worked the event, waiters, guides, and technical staff. The couple was praised for their decision to decline gifts. They asked guests to donate to the local UNESCO office instead to support the cultural heritage of Venice. But the critics didn't stop. Even the wedding invitations were mocked online. People called them tasteless and said that from one of the richest men in the world, they expected something more elegant. While Lauren Sanchez posed in her designer gown and Jeff Bezos glowed under the media spotlight, protesters gathered in the streets of Venice. They held signs, shouted slogans, and were angry that the city had been turned into a set for a luxury show. The most important ceremony happened on the tiny island of San Giorgio Maggiore. Lauren and Jeff exchanged vows to the serenade of Matteo Bocelli, son of the great Andrea Bocelli. The atmosphere was magical, but according to rumors, the couple had already signed the legal papers in the US a month earlier at a private ceremony with no press. This celebration was more for the public than the law. As known, the couple didn't just get married. They also signed a prenuptial agreement to protect the Amazon founder's multi-billion-dollar fortune. For the ceremony itself, Lauren wore a lace gown by Dolce & Gabbana, with long sleeves, a high neckline, and buttons from her neck to the floor. The skirt had a mermaid silhouette. This look was inspired by Sophia Loren's outfit in the 1958 film Houseboat. Lauren admitted she first wanted something modern and sexy, but then she realized she had changed. "I'm not the same person I was 5 years ago," she said. And many were surprised by her more modest style. After the ceremony, Lauren changed into 2 more outfits. For the wedding dinner, a corset dress inspired by Rita Hayworth in the film Gilda. And for the party, a cocktail dress by Oscar de la Renta, decorated with 600 yards of hand-stitched chain and 175,000 crystals. According to rumors, Sanchez prepared 27 Dolce & Gabbana looks, for everything from dinners to photo shoots. But when and where she managed to wear them all, no one really knows. Estimates say the wedding cost around $100 million, but compared to Bezos' $200 billion fortune, this small amount won't hurt his budget. The wedding of Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez will be talked about for a long time. Many are comparing it to last year's wedding of billionaire Ambani, which was called an insult to the people of India, where 75% of the population lives below the poverty line. Now people are asking the same question again. Was this a real celebration of love, or a carefully staged PR show worth millions? And what do you think about this wedding? Share your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear from you. Thanks for watching and for your likes. See you next time.